know about you, but by now we be a discerning citizen. Ben who said Captain Smart, a kind of journalism or journalist. Right? Captain Smart, a journalism as we should know it. A journalist. Now you see, every profession, every profession be an air regulated. I get Piara know I have a profession now. To me, sorry. Now, they are open no way.
All right, I will say, said you when it aha TV. Now, a year, you need to send and say TikTokers for the or more I or margins say. First, now, a year NDC for ya, dear or one casa or now or mudi or Watson, not just say NPP for a gentle, NTP for a gentle, to say almost a gentleness and what they are to check. Say, Oba, the bema boot for boot, fire for fire. I umundi agro say cry because I come here say omudi omoye di na che ama nunti NDC for womu say omoye weak there be omoye weak but etoda why ho eye cool kakra na Captain Smart you need to say Captain Smart enya obi a we can say oye journalist onye journalist ono na fu any ne yefu no na chese we de wode ne na Captain Smart ye journalist ye nitia na say prophet woja ebe man is some prophecy one nam go moa west I will person corporate for MP wo nti Captain Smart enye obi a we can classify journalists for what say ye de ne count Debbie yenti ensema TikTokers for etina omubedwa so omodi tu journey bi emba.
I don't know about you, but by now we be a discerning citizen. Ben who says Captain Smart, a kind of journalism or journalist. Right? Captain Smart, a banu journalism as we should know it. A journalist. Now you see, every profession, every profession be an air regulated. Biara ni wa every profession comfort me sorry. Now they are wupe bia na omuye. Every profession is governed by rules and regulations. Over the medical profession more, we have protocols and ethics we abide by. Do no harm. That is why ebia obi timi koji girlfriend krana nipa no yare no about hospital. Untimi ka say nipa no waji girlfriend wa bontin ti uko won paneboni debi utimi nyane sa. Mami akwaba. Every profession has a guidelines we are expected to apply to work by and to fine tune everything we do about Ruby test for power tapping. Now nurses for our protocols, pharmacists for our mudie. Obi bia the moment you're afraid any profession that is why most professions they are regulated through licensing. That is why I had an issue with teachers who were fighting against air licensure exam. Because teaching is a profession. And so long as a profession, I say a license, so that it's not everyone that is able to get up and say that I'm a teacher. Right? But this is what we are discussing today. And I believe that the moment you say journalism, a profession pay, then there must be guidelines. There must be ethics. There must be do's and don'ts. But say Ghana, no, the way things are, as a journalism is a freestyle, Ghana. And I say this every time, even though it sounded funny, but as a Ghana had here, the moment will be a nice voice, or out in home of a crappy, or qualified to be a journalist. That is it. I think that has been the standard. Because when you look at most of the people who hold themselves as journalists, like I say, the greater majority of them, no training, no rules and regulation, they say anything and everything. And because we have allowed that to grow, people today see people like Captain Smart Moto and say that they look up to them. Captain Smart, me and from mentor. We be someone who say, what at all is in mentoring? Captain Smart o na ya obi mentor. I mean who mobile. But the reason I'm talking about Captain Smart first, before going to fuel price and then say, over the week, the finance minister every day media budget review no or parliament. And Captain Smart Ababonti Abeka say, in the history of the Republic called Ghana no, when the first time our finance minister be ako parliament ako already budget when bisa supplementary funds. And this is Captain Smart, who is a journalist. Captain Smart or a journalist, no. Onuatv suka say, when the first time you already budget you go bisa supplementary funds until we first time. But you see, sometimes you don't even have to go into the deep past. Maybe say 20 years ago, 10 years ago, or maybe under Akufo or Debbie. You don't have to go that way. You just simply take Akufo-Addo. Under President Akufo-Addo, we had two finance ministers. Bako Kenuforiata. Second one Dr. Emin Adam. Now, Omumienu both Kenuforiata and Dr. Emin they went to parliament once upon a time during media budget review and did not ask for supplementary funds. Common knowledge, tips, say in 2022, the year 2022, Kenuforiata Echo Parliament Koka say, even though Nyama ye tough no, besa any extra money bia from Parliament. This is just about 4 years ago. And say, Obi say Captain Smart or friend who journalist no. These are something that he could have easily cross-checked. But you see, the man does not like reading. He does not like reading. And Ubisa won't say, now even if he does not like reading, how about producer I was shown this way? The producer maybe also does not like reading. Because if you're a producer and you like reading, and you know, said the host of the show, a biased host that is a member of a party or power, obviously you will not sit down for that person to go on the show and go and say anything at all. But as a producers are more TV3 and I say no, they don't want to fact check Captain Smart on anything. So Captain Smart can go and sit in front of the camera and look Ghanaians in the face and tell us when the first time we already budget when beside extra money. Look, when Captain Smart has to say all campaigns of a so-called parliament, look, it is going to be a very big ridicule. I say ridicule, as racism or something like that. If we, as a party or as a country, make the mistake of sending people like Onuatv Captain Smart to parliament, that's going to be one of the gravest mistakes make it in 2028. Because this man does not read, does not fact check. He always moves on sensationalism. And for a journalist who is still hosting a show to have come out and openly show and declare, say, a person called contest as MP, not as an independent MP, no, but on the ticket of the NDC, to me, is even a dent on the reputation of Media General to still keep that man in the studio. Because already we have known Media General for a very long time to be a radio be leaning towards the left, NDC. They've hosting Johnny Hughes, Belamundi, and the rest. Which means say clearly they are there on the agenda of the NDC. That is why once upon a time, Belamundi could be traveling from town to town, say, or Kava Galamsey, and Galamsey has become West. Belamundi is still in the studio. Let's power tap. And we have the signs that show these people's leaning. And we cannot afford to have Captain Smart go to a parliament. A bad mistake. CJ, thanks for watching. the biggest mistakes that we would make. And a mistake I ain't me making. So let nobody deceive you. Say when your first time. When your first time. This is not the first time any budget, no supplementary budget is being asked or money is being asked. And your first time. Don't you see? I don't even understand why people will wake up in the morning, bath, and then listen to Captain Smart. Anytime Roland Walker and the rest, thank you, a political lampard. Anytime I listen to Captain Smart, now a comedy just to laugh. You will be able to laugh. Maybe that's why people watch him. But I don't think anyone should take Captain Smart seriously. And when you wake up and you switch it on television and you look at the quality of delivery from CNN for the way I fact check it, the way I make arguments and all the rest, and then you come and tune into Onuatv and you look at what Captain Smart is doing. As Obi I watch Madrid matches. They say also continue say share blaster match and yeah, that's the feeling. When you watch Real Madrid play for so long, anytime Blasters baller, now it makes you like Doom TV, because you don't see that is not football. The same thing that happens to people like Captain Smart. Anytime you see them host a show, it's like as a comedy be, as a comic relief be. And if you want to develop as a nation, we must encourage journalists to do better than what Captain Smart is doing. Because they're journalism. And you see Ghana on. We give people too much attention and make people who should not become celebrities. And that is our mistake in Ghana. Oh, we said Akwaba. Oh, I was wondering, JLRA. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming, my sister. Right? Ghana, we allow people who shouldn't be celebrities become celebrity. And so we discourage other people from doing hard work or from going the right way. It happens in almost every field. Unfortunately. Uber TikTok swa. Uber saw live now Kaya Sasema. Uber 100 people watching, 150 people watching. You are telling sister Usa, oh dear sir. Makasa asana enyu anase kokase o team legal wife no odobroni uba hu na besa beguha sensationalism no so do, and so it does not the country. We are always settling for mediocre stuff, sir. We are always settling for mediocrity because we allow people who shouldn't be celebrities become celebrity. And yes, sir, why would someone like Captain Smart be a celebrity in Ghana? People will even take as a mentor. If they kind of say, yeah, saw AC good is one of patutu, no kasa, or argument or making in Nanyas and be a name still. Kanoka. That's the unfortunate place we find ourselves in. It's a trooper, he will be sweaty. Yeah. Yeah, so it's goodness. So now the home free and all those things. Then and that is what people like. You wonder. I think the first time I may try say I'm going to listen to Kevin Taylor. I couldn't even listen to him for 20 minutes. And yet because say maybe I'm a MPP ninti o daddy. But I said my okano. Even while be neutral crano. You can say and I say wow yeah die hard NDC ninu. What means I say mo nyansan bieni. But because we are minor and moving on sensationalism, we allow the person to go scot-free. It is for that reason that in every aspect, sorry demo, wherever, people use that sensationalism to take advantage of us. That is why, because of some mentality of say, be sensational, are there way, people not making me feel good. Even when the person is not doing it, is the right thing. That is why people go for Sika Gary and the others. And then Ukraine. And you see, sometimes we must start telling our people this hard truth.